Direct-to-video cyber werewolf movie. What else do you need? I found this flick on Tubi, and I feel like I should have heard more about this weird cult classic that's not really a classic. Our beefy-ass werewolf is also played by Kane Hodder, which is cool, I guess. And throughout the movie, the werewolf takes on some changes, becoming part Terminator, part Predator, werewolf, which looks way better than Werewolf of Washington. In 1974, government agent Butler tracks down this werewolf. His partner gets opened and killed to death. The werewolf's put down with a couple of shots, which kind of anticlimactic if you ask me. Butler gets his blood sample and he takes it back to his boss, Barry Botswick. I guess after Rocky Horror Picture Show, he progressively got in worse films. Megaforce, this, and then Helen Keller vs. Nightwolves, which actually exists. Butler injects the blood into himself, becoming the next werewolf, which lasts for a few minutes before the dude lands himself in a cryo tank for the next 20 years.
Oh, while you're in there, work on that attitude of yours, buddy.
20 years later, we meet our present-day heroes. Dr. Ed is leading a government project doing research on synthetic metal skin, which is a cool concept. 5 years deep, they are still not ready to work on humans, and secretly, this whole time, Barry Botswick's been storing cryotanks in their basement, and then he takes over their operation despite the fact that there's a general on the team who would outrank Colonel Botswick. But sure. He brings them the unfrozen Butler body and makes them start grafting metal skin on without telling them why or who he is. But in fear of losing their job, the crew complies. Now the idea of a werewolf with metal skin sounds cool, and you would think would play into the plot or make him indestructible because, he starts a rampage, because of course he does. He breaks out and starts killing them all. And the metal skin, almost indestructible skin at that, makes for no additional problem. They just fight Butler with silver. So kind of a missed opportunity there to make it a real original werewolf film. Instead, it's kind of an alien movie with a wolfman. It's no dog soldiers, that's for sure. They graft on some metal skin and he breaks out, killing people right away. In the beginning of the film, when Butler gets his blood off his partner, he shoots him in the head before leaving. At first, I thought this was to keep him from becoming a werewolf himself and having to fight him, but I guess this was just to put him out of his misery, because everyone who gets mauled in the present just kind of dies, so I thought that was a bit weird. Botswick dickheads the general, leaving him shot in both knees, and escapes to take on the remaining three. Anna, Philip, and Ferraro, who's a known voice actor from Metal Gear Solid. Funny enough, he's not the only video game voice actor here, since Butler is General Earl from Soviet Strike, and the third remaining person, Debbie, was also in Mortal Kombat Annihilation as Sidel, so I guess I'll count that. The trio melts down some silver dollars and uses them as rockets, I guess, because that's how that works, but Philip gets a little bit cocky.
Over my dead body.
Philip was then shot, and it was done over his dead body. Butler continues his rampage, even destroying the poor little bird toy, and he also fucking launches himself from the top rope.
Look at
And for a beefy-ass werewolf, that was some goddamn acrobatic marvels there. They also fight off the werewolf with a fire extinguisher because everybody knows that's a werewolf's biggest weakness. Debbie does Dallas and Anna retreat into the basement where Botswick corners them. It all seems to be over, but Predator werewolf Kane Hodder to the rescue. Botswick goes out fittingly, fixing his hair before his demise, and much like the other kills in the film, it's, it does the job, I guess. Nothing too memorable here. Oh yeah, I forgot, the werewolf isn't really a good guy. Debbie does Dallas and Anna run out of rockets, and it's all over, but Philip just appears out of nowhere because, well, plot or something. And one last rocket gives us the best effect in the film, blows the shit out of Project Metal Beast, and, oh yeah, sequel hook or something.
Wow! Bitch, you dead.
Overall, it's okay. Tubi has a better quality version of the film than any DVD release or any other streaming platform does, so if you're gonna watch it, go and do it there. But I'll be honest, the film isn't much of anything more than just a fun direct-to-video late alien cash-in. Could probably use a remake, as the idea of metal skin over a werewolf could be a pretty cool concept in my opinion, if it ever amounts to anything. The film has just some lame kills and nothing really to stand out except for the end explosion. This is one of those sort of forgotten direct-to-video films I don't think ever did too well at video stores. It's got a cool-ass poster though, and fun fact, the fabricator was also Max Rebo in Book of Boba Fett, which shit, any way I can link this to Star Wars, I'll do it. The film has some dubious line delivery too, some scenes I really need closed captions to understand what they said, hence me calling Philip Ferraro, or, that whole confusion because the audio is just not mixed too well, and I really don't know what his name is.
Don't call me Leslie.
The metal skin bothers me so much here, especially when he's part human form, and you can't get a sedative needle in him, but there's only patches of synthetic tissue, so just inject the needle 3 inches over. Oh, that bothers me so much. But I will say the design is very John Biegler. You can see his work, especially in the face, and it sort of resembles Cellar Dweller in stature. An exploding werewolf, steel skin, Kane Hodder technically, Barry Bostwick, a Guyver villain knockoff, and for no reason for a werewolf to have metal skin.
I can't believe we got peanut butter and jelly for lunch.
Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you're not already, drop a little subscription down below. Make sure you stay tuned because every day in the month of October, I'm dropping a different horror movie review. I believe they come at 7 a.m. Eastern time. And so keep an eye out for that. And then every other week throughout October, there's a bonus comic video still coming up. I still want to make sure there's still some combo content on the channel. And then throughout the rest of the year, there's combo content every single week, 1 to 2 times a week. Plus, I do the YouTube Shorts where I post stuff on there every day. I got the Instagram, I got the Facebook, I got the Facebook group Fandoms Unleashed where you get a behind-the-scenes look at the whole channel, everything, Connor's Comics, the whole company, all that kind of stuff. So all that is linked down in the description below. And again, make sure you subscribe. Keep an eye out for updating daily videos. And until next time, peace.